Have you been waiting on Prime Day to buy your gear? Well, guess what? Fifine, I believe, is going to have some of the best sales you can get for your gear. We're going to get into it. We're going to go through some of these tests of these. I've already have dedicated videos on all these products. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my channel. You'll see all the dedicated. I'm going to do a brief overview of every single product right here, and I guarantee you, you're going to find some of the best sales and deals and get the best equipment you possibly can for your streamer, podcast, or gaming needs. All right, first thing I want to say is pretty much all these mics have replaced my Rode Pod mic. That's the only one I can really compare these to as far as a higher end microphone that is for my, higher brand. The first one, which is what you're hearing me on right now, is the Tank 1. This Tank 1 is a beast. It has EQs built into the mic. I mean, you hear how it sounds right now. How do you think? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget, you'll have links down below as well for all the products right here that I have with Fifine. Everything will be linked down below for Amazon Prime. So again, this is the Fifine Tank 1. So since I started with the Tank 1, we're gonna go ahead and do one of their older ones, which is the Tank 3. I don't understand why they went 3 and then 1, but man, these tanks, they are built like a tank. You can literally, look at that. That is a tank right there. I mean, these microphones are very sturdy, very strong. The sound quality is there. They're on point. I do wish that the half yoke was on the Tank 1 right here. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't know. Maybe I can try the yoke later on. I don't know. I might try that. But anyways, yeah, this right here, this was my #1 driver until this one here come out. On some of their microphones, I have a couple of setups throughout my house, so I actually use their microphones on other channels that I do have. So, but yeah, their microphones are just, they're beastie, man. They're nice. The budget quality is there. But again, you can't go wrong with these tanks. You can't go wrong with Fifine, period. So because I'm starting with all these mics, right, you got to have a good mic boom arm. And this mic boom arm right here, it's the BM88 by Fifine. It is a very low profile boom arm. Let me get some of this out of your way. It is a low profile boom arm. It holds the weight. It can hold, I needed something at the time to hold my Rode Pod mic. And then these tanks, they're built like tanks. They were very, very heavy. And I mean, this does the trick. It gets out of the way. I mean, you can do everything. It is low profile. I can sit here, I can game, I can do whatever else, and my mic is right here underneath me as I'm doing whatever else. Again, my hands are in front of me because my keyboard's in front. But man, this boom arm right here, it comes in different colors. I wish some of their mics, like this mic right here, would have been in white. That really would have been nice. I like my white setup. I got a white desk, white PC setup. Everything else is white. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the Fifine boom arm. So all Fifine products do have a special need case, but you can use them for anything: podcast, gaming, recording, whatever you're doing, head video like this right here. But the profile, this profile right here, it also has some built-in EQs inside of it. But this right here is perfect for your podcasting. This should have been, profile pod, or pod profile is what it should have called, because this is literally for podcasting. The sound for this really comes out. My wife uses this one to do voiceovers because it's this clean of a sound, especially when it comes down to a voiceover podcast style video that you're doing. All right, so if you don't mind, go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that, yeah, hey, I'm doing something good out here, right? I'm trying to do something good. I'm trying to bring you stuff for your hard-earned money. I mean, I don't like to spend a lot of money on things, or I want to try to find the best deals that I can get out there, right? And I need it from a good company. And so far with Fifine, I've been using their products for about 3 years now. I mean, it's a really nice company. Anyway, so I've been showing you some XLR microphones, and then that Profile 3 is actually USB. The Tank 3 is a USB and XLR. What we're on right now is an XLR. So with these right here, you will need an interface. So this right here is with the interface. This is the SC1, and then I have this interface as well, which is the SC3. So this one here has a little bit extra stuff to it. Get some voice changing, get some other play arounds on. Very nice. I do like this. Of course, I like the white, come in white. A little bit more basic, but again, you can plug in your guitar or keyboard or whatever else if you try to do mixes. You got your headphone monitoring, and then of course where your XLR cable goes into right there. So again, really nice products by Fifine that don't break the banks. Because something like this from like Vocaster would cost you like 150 bucks, which again, links down in the description for Prime Day deals. All right, and I have dedicated videos on all these products at the end of this video, and I'll leave a link down below. But at the end of this video, I have a Fifine playlist that have all these products all in that playlist. If there's a certain product that you're wanting to look at and you want to just go to it and see how it does. So next up is Fifine also has a 1080p capture card. So again, I do have a good dedicated video on this capture card. You can capture your Nintendo, you can capture your PlayStation, you can capture your PC, whatever you want. Very cheap, but not cheap. It gives you the 1080p at 60 frames. It does what it's supposed to do, and the quality looks good. Go check out that dedicated video if this is something that you want to look into. All right, again, Fifine is really known for their microphones, but they also have a little stream deck. It's called the D6. Again, I have a dedicated video on this as well. It shows you all the buttons, shows you quite a few features that this thing has. I think that it gives Elgato's Stream Deck run for its money, especially for the price point that this is, and how many buttons that you get versus Elgato's Nano or whatever it is, or Neo, the smaller version that only has like 6 or 8 buttons on it. So you get a lot more buttons on here. But again, all these are going to be really priced good for Prime Day. The deals are just going to be out there, and Fifine's one of the biggest ones that gives incredible deals. I'm talking about incredible deals out there. I'm not just trying to upsell them or nothing else, but they do. They give incredible deals, and they give incredible prices for incredible products. And they're a product that I can stand behind and 100% say that any of their products as of right now is worth their hard-earned money. The only things I can't vouch for at this point in time is their speaker setups and their headphones. Everything else I can pretty much vouch for because, as you see, I have it. Maybe you don't want to sit here with a microphone in your face, or maybe you do more recording out and about, or you like this to be around. Then what you need is a wireless lav mic, which again, Fifine has that covered as well, the Fifine M9. So it comes in a very nice hard case. Again, I have dedicated videos. I can't stress that enough. But it comes in a nice little case right here, and when you open it up, you get 2 microphones and a receiver. So you can plug these into Android, iOS, PC. It doesn't matter. I mean, you just got a little smiley on it. They do have magnets. They do have clips. You clip them here. They give a lot of companies like DJI, Boya, Rode, they give a lot of them a run for their money, and what you get in here, you get everything to connect and do what you want. So again, if you're not wanting to sit here with a microphone like this in your face and you're out and about, or you're recording and doing something else, something like this is really nice. All right, so here's their A8 right here. There is a couple mics that I don't have no more, like the K88, which is a really good mic. Those are going to be on sale. And then there's, I think, the D66 or whatever. There's a couple mics that I don't have that I've already gotten rid of, as you know, going through my progress in my channel here over the last couple of years. Most of their stuff I tried to keep because I just like this one right here. It lights up, got RGB, tap to mute. It comes in its own shock mount. So this right here was literally the best for voiceovers until that profile come out. But this right here is like half the cost of the profile. So all depends on your needs. It does come in multiple colors. Comes in pink, comes in white, comes in black. There's a lot of colors for this. Very nice mic. Again, check out my dedicated videos and really hear what some of these mics sound. This one here is only USB. So this is one of their USB mics. The next one we're going to go ahead and get into is going to be their AM8, which is what this one was a big sought out microphone that a lot of people were looking for. Again, I don't have the white version, which I did. This was a very clean mic. This was one of the first mics that I got that actually replaced my Rode Pod mic. This one right here, it holds some specialty to me because anytime if I'm having problems with any mic, I can plug this one in and I don't have a problem. You do have XLR and USB, so I went with this mic here also when it first come out because of the dual effect on here where you can either go USB or XLR. So again, it all depends on the sound of what you're looking for. A lot of people think all mics are pretty much created equal besides just a little bit here and there, and they're not. Some of these mics, say for instance the AM8, you can actually sing and it still sounds good, even though it's not a microphone for singing, but they can be. Podcast, gaming, streaming, that's what these mics are designed for. All right, once again, I'll have links down below to playlists where you can go because I have dedicated videos of all this. Also leave at the end of this video here for you just to click the screen and go straight to all the dedicated playlists. Prime Day's here, go ahead and hit them links down below. I put the links to the best prices possible that you can get on Prime. Act fast, because these only come a couple times a year. So the next time you're gonna be waiting another 6 months before you can get any of these prices again. I'm Thomas with Tomology. Again, check out this right here. Here's the playlist of the Fifine microphones. Go ahead and check it out right here.